Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to compile Xinu source and create your binary and load it to your BiggleBone and run it. So now this is the Xinu source code directory. So we have the system. The system includes the implementation for most of the services, operating system services provided by Xinu. But today I just want to look at the main function. So this is the default main function that comes with Xinu. So like we said, when the system starts, it creates a main program. The main program simply runs the main function. And here, the default implementation of main function simply creates another process to run the shell function. So the shell function simply starts the shell command prompt for Xinu. So when we start the Xinu, we expect to see a command prompt to type shell commands. So now I am hooking up my BiggleBone Black to my computer first. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the Bash on Ubuntu. I'm using Windows 10. Okay, so right now we are at the root or home directory. So we need to go back two directories and go into the MNT folder. And here we have our hard drive partitions. So my source code is in C. And it is in Xinu bash BBB. Okay. So now I'm in the correct folder. So at this point I type make clean make. So now this is simply doing the compilation for me, and at the end, if everything goes well, if I don't have any errors in my implementations, I will have the Xinu binary at the end of this compilation process. So while this is doing that, let's go to the device manager to see which port we are using, which port our BiggleBone is connected to. So when you go to the ports, and when you look at the prolific USB to serial COM port, and you can go to the properties from the port setting, you can see that it's using port COM3, and this is the bits per second. It's the bits per second that we're going to use to transfer the data over the serial port. Okay, now I know which port I'm using, so I can start my extra 30, and I choose serial here, and I make sure that I'm using the COM3 serial line, and then the bits per second that was set for that serial line was this. So when I open, this will connect to my BiggleBone Black. So I'm just gonna hit the power button. There we go. So while it's loading, you can just hit any key to, I missed a point. I need to hit. Okay, so you can hit enter while it's while the booting starts to enter the U-boot shell prompt. So now here we say load Y to transfer our binary file to the BiggleBone. So you go to the transfer file, send, and notice that at this point my compilation is completed. So the Xinu binary is ready. So this is the directory where I have my XINU. This is the binary file that I just created. So I just open that. So it transfers the that binary over the serial port or serial cable to the BeagleBone Black. So this may take a minute or so. We'll just wait. So while we are doing this here, let's go back to the XINU source code directory. So we have the implementation for the system services in the system directory, and simply includes the header files for the operating system for XINU, and we have device specific handlers. We will discuss these as well. So these are the three main folders that we will work on, and also the shell also includes implementation for shell commands. So for example, we have PS. PS simply prints the information about the available processes or existing processes in the system. Okay, so let's go back. So now truth transfer has been completed. So now we say boot M to start that binary that we just loaded. Okay, there we go. Now the XINU is running. So notice that this is the shell command prompt. So, and PS again is a command prompt command that you can use to print the process information. Notice that right now we have 7 or 8 processes in the system, and these are the names, these are their PIDs, these are their states, and these are the priorities. Okay, so this is simply how you can compile and load the XINU in your BeagleBone.